Hello, my marvellous sausages. Now, as you all know, Forsaken is going to be vaulted, stuck into the Destiny content vault in February next year. But as of December the 7th, it's going to be coming free to play, so we're going to have a bit of time to get anything that is going to be going forever. Now, one of the things that's going to be going forever is the Gamblers Palm, which is Caydes Sparrow. Now, this one is pretty difficult to come by. Unlike the Secret Emblem video I did a couple of days ago, there's no quick way to do it, but there are quicker ways to do it. Because if you look in collections, underneath Sparrows, you can see all the ones that are sort of faded out of the ones that you haven't got yet. And if you hover over the Gambler's Palm, then it says acquired by doing spider bounties. Now, I didn't get mine by doing the spider bounties, and believe me, I tried. I did like, well, 2 days solid almost of spider bounties. But of course, the worst thing about the spider bounties is that you need the ghost fragments in order to get them. And this drives you insane, because you grab a few and then you run out of ghost fragments. You've got to do patrols, and you've got to do public events and heroic public events and things like that, and you get 1 or 2 ghost fragments for doing that and building that up. That way, and I know that people have had it that way, but it's pretty rare drop. I mean, it's a pretty rare drop anyway. But that way I found is not the best way to do it. Another way people were talking about was running the strike. The hollowed lair strike. Now that strike ends up with the scrap with the old Fanatic at the end. You know the Fanatic, the big blind guy who sort of sucks you in with his electric tractor beam. Well, anyway, you can do that again and again and again. Then you might get a chance for it to drop. Never did for me. The problem is you go in a fire team, people finish it, but then you can't just sort of quit out and start again. It takes you all the way back to the strike. It is not a clever way to farm this thing. So, what options do we have left open to us? It's the Baron scraps in the Forsaken campaign. So again, if you've already completed the Forsaken campaign on all 3 characters, the only way at the moment you're going to get access to the Forsaken campaign is to delete a character and then start a new one, and then you can run the Forsaken campaigns. But if you've got a bit of patience, wait until December the 7th and we'll all be able to run the Forsaken campaign without doing anything so drastic. However, before you do go deleting characters, go and check the quest archive in the tower. You know, it's right next to the postmaster. Go and check in there and go to the past, and you'll be able to see then if you've got an unfinished Forsaken Legacy campaign, which you can just reactivate. That's where the abandoned quests are kept. So check that first of all, I'd recommend. But luckily, I hadn't finished it on either my Warlock or my Hunter. I just did it on my Titan. I couldn't believe it. So I took my Warlock through it, and you see, there was a Reddit post that said the Mad Bomber was the best way to do this. So I ran the Mad Bomb. I must have run it, I think, about 30 or 40 times in the last couple of days. Once you kill him, he drops an engram, and if you're lucky, he'll drop 2 engrams. And when you see 2 legendary engrams pop out of him, you know one of them is going to be one of 2 things. It's either going to be the ship, which drops from the Forsaken campaign called the Great Beyond. Not a bad little number. That's the only way to get that once you get a ship out of it as well. Or it's going to be the Gambler's Palm. Now then, I was getting the ship dropping with the Mad Bomber all the time. Every single time I got a double engram pop out, it was the ship again and again and again and again and again. It drove me around the bend. So I got completely, almost physically sick of doing the Mad Bomber when it drove me around the bend. Oh my god, it's crazy. When you do something again and again, it drives you around the bend. So I thought I was going to plow on through the campaign, because you can get them from any Baron who drops. So as I was playing through, I played against the Hangman, and I played the Trickster, and I played the Rifleman, and all these bloody idiots. Well, I finally found a bit of extra information. Funnily enough, on the same Reddit post. I will link that Reddit post below so you can go and have a look and credit where credit's due to all the people who have contributed on there. Now, one person said that the Fanatic part of the Forsaken campaign, so this is the last mission, that has a checkpoint in it. If you kill the Fanatic, they drop their bollocks. You pick up the bollocks and you go, oh my god, I haven't got the Sparrow for the millionth time. All you've got to do is go to the director and then go back in and relaunch the mission. And what happens when you relaunch the mission, it comes into the checkpoint just at the start of the battle with the Fanatic. So you can do this again and again and again very quickly. You don't have to do the entire mission up, and this one was killing me for the Mad Bomber. I had to go and do the bit in the Tangled Shore where you destroy a mine, and then you got to destroy chieftains, and then you got to destroy 3 more mines, and then you actually get to him to the fight. It took about 10 minutes each time. It was crap. Don't do it. Don't do the Mad Bomber one. The Fanatic you can do much quicker, and well, bugger me, the 3rd time I ran the Fanatic mission, it dropped for me, and I couldn't believe it. Here I am now in the background, screaming with relief. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Yes! Hey, I got it! Oh my god, that took so bloody long, I'm gonna kill myself, sort of. So there we go. Get the Forsaken campaign, get to the last mission called No Turning Back, run that, kill the Fanatic, then restart it again by clicking on the launch icon on the director, and you'll go straight back into the checkpoint. And hopefully you'll get it a lot quicker than I did, because once I did that, I had it on my 3rd go, which is fantastic. Anyway, I hope you found that video useful too, and if you do enjoy my videos, I've got a Buy Me a Coffee page, which would be utterly spondicious. Oh my god, that word's so old. It would be great if you could chuck me a couple of quid. It would be very much appreciated. And a like and subscribe too. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage. Quite Tarzan-y that one was at the end, wasn't it?